What's going on, Subway Surfers? We're back on the surface today, exploring some lost GO train stations around the Toronto area. Since the opening of the original GO train line in 1967, the network has grown dramatically, with various new lines and stations added, and existing stations upgraded to expand their capacity. Today, we visit 5 GO stations that have either been closed or relocated away from their original site, and we'll explore their history and as well as what we found. I'm Zach with Vanish Underground, and let's get started. The first station on our list is Bronte, in the town of Oakville. The original station was located near the intersection of Bronte Road and Spears Road, roughly 1.5 kilometers west of the station site. Originally serviced by CN commuter trains, the site contained a station building and platform. GO trains began servicing the stop in May 1967, with 2 trains bound for Toronto on weekday mornings and 2 trains bound for Hamilton on weekday evenings. Travel time to and from Union Station in Toronto was 45 minutes, with trains from the stop servicing all stations along the line. Service at the station continued until 1977, when GO Transit opened their new Oakville West Station 1.5 kilometers east of the site. At that time, GO trains were relocated to the expanded stop, which continues to service GO trains to this day. The Oakville West Station was renamed to Bronte in 1995, restoring the station to the name of the nearby community. Today, very little evidence remains of the former station, with the site being fenced off from public access. However, satellite imagery seems to indicate some of the structural bases of the station are still present on the site, although they have been overgrown after over 50 years of inactivity. The second station on our list is Burlington, in the adjacent city of Burlington. The original station was located near the intersection of Brant Street and Fairview Street, roughly 700 meters west of the current station site. This station was also originally serviced by CN commuter trains, however also saw service from Via Rail starting in 1978. The station contained a platform and station building, as well as an indoor waiting area. GO trains began servicing the stop in May 1967, with 2 trains bound for Toronto on weekday mornings and 2 trains returning to Hamilton on weekday evenings. Travel time to and from Union Station in Toronto was 51 minutes, with trains from the stop servicing all stations along the line. GO train service at the station continued until 1980, when service was relocated to the present station site. However, Via continued to service the station at Brant Street until 1988. To avoid confusion with the new GO station, however, Via renamed the stop to Burlington West, a name it bore until its closure. Today, although the land at the station site remains vacant, very little trace remains of the former station platforms and building. However, many of the former sidings through the site remain in place, giving a glimpse of the layout of this former station. The building itself was relocated 500 meters south to Fairview Street by the Friends of Fremont Station, and has been restored and opened as a museum. The next stop on our list is Exhibition, located in the old city of Toronto, just west of downtown. The original station was near the intersection of Dufferin Street and the Gardiner Expressway, roughly 600 meters west of the current station site. This stop was originally serviced by CN commuter trains during special events at the Canadian National Exhibition grounds, with the station located in close proximity to the Dufferin gates. GO trains began servicing the stop in August 1967 for the Canadian National Exhibition, with service ceasing in September at the end of the event. Service at the station continued for special events into 1968, with GO setting up ticket booths to handle the crowds, which peaked at 24,000 people on the X's busiest day that year. At the end of 1968, GO opened the present-day exhibition station, relocating service from the Dufferin Street site to the newly built platforms. The new station was more centrally located on the exhibition grounds, providing more convenient access to the site. Today, some traces remain of the former station, with staircases from the Dufferin Street overpass leading down to the platforms on both sides of the tracks, and traces of the platform still present below. The fourth station on our list is Lorne Park, located in the city of Mississauga. Unlike other stations on our list, this is the only stop on the GO network that is permanently closed, with no stations by the same name being built. Located near the intersection of Lakeshore Road West and Lorne Park Road, roughly 2.5 kilometers east of the Clarkson GO Station. This station was also originally serviced by CN trains running between Toronto and Hamilton, but saw limited service into the 1960s. At the station, two side platforms spanned across the Lorne Park grade crossing, along with a small shelter. GO trains began servicing the stop in May 1967, with a single train bound for Toronto on weekday mornings and a single train bound for Hamilton on weekday evenings. While the stop was originally proposed to be eliminated when GO took over service from CN, pressure from local residents kept the station open for the single round trip. Travel time to and from Union Station was 29 minutes, with trains from the stop servicing all stations on the line except Clarkson. Service at the stop was short-lived, with the limited schedule and isolated location of the stop failing to attract significant ridership. Operations on the line were simplified in 1968 after only a year of service, with a lone train servicing the station being changed to stop at Clarkson instead. Since the closure of the station, GO has added a third track along the corridor, which removed the last traces of the former station platforms. The final station on our list is Unionville, located in the city of Markham. The original station was located near the intersection of Highway 7 and Main Street, Unionville, roughly 1.4 kilometers north of the current stop. This station was originally serviced by CN commuter trains, which were replaced by Via commuter trains starting in 1978. The station contained a platform and station building, which included an indoor waiting area. GO trains began servicing the stop in September 1982, with a single train bound for Toronto on weekday mornings and a single train bound for Stouffville on weekday evenings. Travel time to and from Union Station was 38 minutes, with trains from the stop servicing all stations on the line. GO train service at the station continued until 1991, when the station was closed and GO service was relocated to the present station site near Highway 407. Given the old station's location in the heart of the historic Main Street Unionville, it was impossible for GO to add parking at the site, and transit connections were difficult due to the local nature of the surrounding road network. Today, the station building remains standing, having been recognized as a heritage structure and has been redeveloped into a museum for the local town. While the platform and other traces of GO infrastructure are no longer present, trains continue to pass by the station to this day. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned about some of the lost GO stations in the Toronto area. In the coming weeks, we'll explore more GO stations that have been relocated in close proximity to their original locations. Once that video is released, you'll be able to access it by clicking the button in the top right corner of this video. If you have any questions or we got anything wrong, leave us a comment down below and we'll be sure to get back to you. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed this video and want to see more. And as for us here, we'll be vanishing underground until the next one.